Montague's message, February 5, 2017. The battle for the souls of humanity is raging all around you. The sheeple, whom they easily lead, are marching in anger with the very energy that your oppressors need as they struggle to hold on to their waning power. By giving them this energy, you are assisting in the destruction of all that you need to survive on Earth. You have become robots, obeying your masters without consideration of the facts. You are being controlled by the media that is owned and controlled by your oppressors. You have become puppets who foolishly obey their every command. You fail to do your own research, to seek the truth, and investigate why you are being encouraged to take this action. It is sad to see such mindless cooperation with your enemies. Many will suffer because of your actions. You are at the crossroads. Right now, it could go either way, and with so much stacked against you, the question should be asked of every action: will it hurt my fellow man? Ask yourselves honestly, why am I taking such actions? Am I just following the herd mindlessly, being part of the crowd who were all rushing like sheep to the slaughter, dragging everyone else with them? Everything you read, watch, or listen to, is owned and controlled by your oppressors. Truth has to be sought out, researched, and considered. Mankind is on the brink of extinction. Why is the cabal moving to New Zealand? They want to be near Antarctica, as they plan to relocate there if the Earth is destroyed. It is your responsibility to protect the Earth and humanity. Please connect once more with your spiritual side. You alone can do this. You do not need any religion that removes you from connecting with the source of all that is. You need to connect yourself and bond with Source. Religions were designed to disconnect you from the Source, from nature, and from the ancient knowledge that sustained humanity very successfully, until religions were designed to take control and remove you from that source. You do not need another to intercede for you, as you all have a direct connection with Source. Religions stole your souls through baptism. You signed over, or your parents signed over, your soul in your name. Baptism is the first crime of religion against you. Their business is the harvesting of souls. Take back your sovereignty. It is your divine right. No religion has the right to claim you, just because you were born into a particular family. You enter the world with free will, to become whatever you may choose. This is why religions control education. It becomes your indoctrination, and it begins at an early age. As the Jesuits say, give me the child at 5 and I will give you the man. You have a Jesuit Pope in Rome who follows an agenda that would shock and horrify most of you. The light of truth is spreading and exposing the corrupt. It is not a pretty sight. You can see the evil in their faces and in their actions. You recoil as you hear the evil words of control flow from them. They can no longer hide their evil plans. They still believe that money will buy them whatever they want. However, they are beginning to learn that money will not buy them the awakened, who stand for truth and justice, and are able to see them for the evil parasites that they are. They have never had to deal with opposition before, so they insist that the masses provide the support that they need. Rent-a-Crowd is always ready and willing to oblige. Pray for them, that they may be able to see that they are being used to prevent humanity from moving forward to a peaceful and just world for all. The ancient knowledge that sustained life on Earth before religion reared its ugly head, is still available, and will connect you once again with the source of life and all that is. Science has been used to distract you and lead you down the path of control. Good science is still available and will answer your questions. The scientists who promote the idea of global warming are following the agenda of control, to ensure hardship and suffering for the masses. Remember, everything can be used for good or evil. The mass extermination of humanity through vaccination is openly talked about by Bill Gates and Henry Kissinger. Why do parents still give their most precious possessions, their babies, to be vaccinated? Ask yourselves why. What sort of mind control does it take for a mother to endanger the health of her child through vaccination? Think before you act. Ask yourself, will my action hurt my fellow man? Ask of your work, does it harm others? Do you work for the cabal in the services that support them? If all armies refuse to kill, to destroy life on Earth, then the cabal would become impotent overnight. So ask yourself, who has the power to stop the takeover and destruction of life on Earth? Look at the men who strut around in uniform with their medals and stripes, so proud of themselves. Look at them with pity. Show them your pity as it may awaken them to the error of their ways. Shame them into seeing themselves as the killers of humanity. Refuse to shake hands with them, as my dear wife does. She tells them how she sees them as hired killers who are prepared to kill for money. The cabal praises them and honors them, and holds them in high esteem. For without them, the cabal would have no power at all. The army is not an honorable profession. Come together as human beings under siege. Forget the labels imposed on you by the cabal. You are all in this dilemma together. The 99% as opposed to the 1% of evil masters. They want your Earth for themselves. This is why they divide you into religious and racial groups, to prevent you from having the full strength of the 99% that you should have. Take back your power and your strength, and shine your light on all that is dark and evil. Expose it for what it is. Let truth and justice guide you to fulfill your mission on Earth. My dear, life is such a struggle for you. Your will to succeed is what is keeping you on track. Forever, your adoring, Monty. MontagueKeen.com